That boy DDG has lost his mind. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Doing Better with Bree. It's your girl Bree, and baby, we have some things to talk about. So it is trending news right now that guy DDG, he has a restraining order. He did way too much with his baby mama Halle, and she has had enough. So yes, you guys, she petitioned the courts for a restraining order and got it. We don't know for how long, but yes, he has a restraining order. Now, allegedly, he was putting his hands on her, and she has multiple police reports out here stating that he just gets really aggressive during the exchanges with her and in front of their child. Yeah, he needs to stop. Now, there was pictures of a chipped tooth, and in her report, or the ones that are circulating around here online, it's saying that she eventually had to drive over to, I believe, his parents' house, leave the baby there. She just wasn't feeling safe with him when they were getting ready to do their exchange. She said that he has gotten aggressive multiple times. He's even snuck into her house, taken a picture of her bed, sent the picture to her, and said, this is what you're on. As if to allude that she was entertaining another man, is what it's saying. She is dealing with a lot, and I'm sure this is not what she thought being a mother and a baby mother was going to be like. I don't even think she thought she was going to end up a baby mama with this much baby mama drama, but yet she is. Now, Halle just took to social media not too long ago to let everyone know that she was really suffering with her new mommy weight, that she was feeling really vulnerable and insecure about it, and she just kind of wants to get back to her old self, but she's also accepting of her body the way that it is now, and she was just, being really vulnerable with us. I think a lot of women can relate to that, and these times everyone's feeling so much pressure to be perfect or look great or do this, but in reality, after you have a baby, you're not even supposed to look your best. You are recovering. But social media has this just over glorified motherhood and the changes that it does to your body. On top of her dealing with that, she has a toxic baby daddy. He's mentioned a few different times how she wouldn't let him see the baby. It's really getting too deep. It's getting too deep. I think she's handling this situation well. No matter how much money you have, nobody really wants this type of situation where your body has changed. Your baby daddy is out here all in the streets with every woman that he can get to come on his stream or do a collab with, okay? Your baby is having to go between two different homes. Like, what baby really wants to go between two different homes? It's a baby. You understand? Like, I know in her mind, she thought that they were going to be a successful, happy, mature family, and it just did not turn out like that. Like, she's handling this with as much grace as possible, but I also think she needs to, at some point, get to praying that Sierra prayer, okay? Yeah, pray for it. Because when it gets to the point where you are having to report that he is getting, allegedly violent with you during the exchanges or doing too much, and you are kind of worried about how far he's going to take it, and we don't know if they tipping off with each other on the low. They very much could be, that's why we tell people, do not get involved in that baby mama, baby daddy stuff, especially when it's a new baby. They still might have some type of underlying feelings that they just not making public. We don't know, okay? We only know what they choose to share with us, and what they have shared has been nothing but toxicity amongst really DDG's side, and how he chooses to handle the fact that if she don't jump when he say jump, I want to see my baby, she's a toxic baby mama. Like, he's trying to paint that narrative, and it's just not working. But what is actually happening is we are seeing him do just narcissistic, toxic stuff to this beautiful woman. Like, it's just hard for anybody to watch. And this is a learning lesson for my young ladies. I want y'all to figure out what you can learn from this. I have a few key things that you can learn, but yeah, pay attention to this type of stuff right here. And be the dudes that chase you, love bomb you, get you comfortable, tell you that they want you to have a baby. Now you pregnant and he start wilding. He don't know if he want to be serious. Fatherhood is a lot. He want to do it, just not with you. But you're still going to have to do it with me. We're just going to have to co-parent. It's not fun. It's quite annoying, actually. And it's like you just feel bad because you just know like you could have done so much better. You get to knowing like in your head, if I had just vetted my person properly and chose someone that I was equally yoked with instead of just who was making me feel good for now, then I would have maybe a chance at a better family structure than the one that you currently have. And so for the young girls out here thinking that their current boyfriend is their everything, if he really care about you, he not trying to get you just knocked up before he marry you. If he really care about you, he don't even want that for his child. He want his child to come from better situations and better circumstances, like with a title, okay? A name and a title behind it. This situation here, this is what happens when you have two people that were never supposed to be together that come together, that light a spark and fire in each other because they are so different, so opposite, that they just consume all of them. Like, oh, I just want to get to know you. You're so different from me. And then once you have, and you've seen what you've seen, and you've gotten what you've gotten, it's like, okay, now what? In comes the problems. And you realize how different you really were. It went from being interesting that they were different from you to now it's a straight up problem because we're not seeing eye to eye, especially on how we're going to parent, how we're going to interact, how these exchanges are going to go. Like, you really think you're going to be mushing my head into anything? It's crazy. Yeah, because that can turn you up. That'll turn a woman up. Now the woman aggressive. Now she got to be the aggressive Black female. And that's not even who she's supposed to be. You understand? It's deeper than just one or two situations. It's the psychological that comes behind it. It's her mental health that comes behind it, because the way that the baby turns out is dependent on the mother's mental health. It's always dependent on the mother's mental health. But y'all know DDG, he always got something to say. So I'm interested to see what he is actually going to say, if anything, to this, or if he can even speak on it. I checked his socials this morning. I ain't see nothing. So I'm going to keep a lookout because I'm interested in what he got to say, because he always running his mouth, y'all. He done got on that stream umpteen times to let us know she would not let him see his baby. And so now that they got this restraining order, I wonder if he's gonna fight it, or like, can he fight it, or like what is gonna happen? I'm interested to see what is really gonna happen, because he do a lot. He's the definition of do too much with a chill girl. She's just a chill girl. Like, she doesn't even give do too much. Like, she might be a little bit of misattitude, but she's just a girl. And most women not just gonna have no attitude with their man just to have an attitude with their man, unless that man is literally out here doing things that you don't like, being disrespectful, doing too much, or just not respecting you. At that point, I don't say nothing, because people love to say, oh, somebody do too much. You wasn't dating them. You don't even know. People will take you through some stuff unnecessarily. Have you out here looking all types of crazy because you got to stand on business. Like, why you even play like that? But toxic baby daddies are the worst. Really hope that you take your time, vet your person properly. Unfortunately, a lot of us are just rushing the process. And it doesn't always turn out terrible, but it's not great either. Strive to find your person, and if you don't, be okay with walking away and being independent for a while, because there's nothing wrong with that either. That is what Halle is showing us, that she is wanting better for herself, showing us how vulnerable she is. She's showing us how, difficult it has been to co-parent, and how she's at her wit's end, and how she is taking the proper steps to make sure that she does what she has to do as the mother. Because you cannot allow a man to disrespect you or run over you, because they will every time. If they can, they will, until you put your foot down. So, with that being said, you guys, that's all the time we have for today. Don't forget to do 1% better a day, get your bag, and stay out the way. Until next time, peace.